Are you a middle-aged man and you feel tired all the time? You work out at the gym, but you don't see the muscle growth that you wish to see, and also you have a lot of stubborn belly fat? Well, there might actually be a cure for you, and that would be TRT, Testosterone Replacement Therapy. I've personally been on TRT for 90 days now, and in this video I'm going to explain how it's completely changed my life and my body. You can sort of evaluate through my first-hand experience as to whether it is something that you want to start. Let's jump right into it. I want to first start off by saying that this is the second video of my 4-part series. My previous video was 30 days into TRT and the changes that I have experienced. I'll link it up here. And then now this is the 90-day. If you follow along on my journey, I'm going to be updating at 6 months and then 1 year later. So if it is something that you've been thinking about, this will give you an in-depth first-hand experience on my part to see if it's something that you want to do. Just like my last video, I'm going to be hitting upon 4 different topics in this video. Number 1 being energy. Number 2 being body composition, fat and muscle. Number 3 being libido. And number 4 being the consequences of TRT and how it's affected me. And just a quick recap, at the very beginning of my start, my TRT levels were about 312, which is like at the very cutoff of being extremely low. And so that's when I decided to go on TRT. Okay, number 1, energy. I'm 40 years old currently, and before I started TRT, I was very lethargic and tired. I remember sitting on my couch and then just not wanting to move or do anything. So that was actually really what got me started in wanting to get into TRT. I've researched it for quite a while, and then it wasn't until I really realized that I just was feeling like shit every single day and I wanted something to change. So that's when I got into TRT. Now, 90 days into it, I feel great. I really do. I have sustained energy throughout the day. I can go work out, I can go to work, I can cook dinner, I can do everything that a normal person should be able to do during the day. Now, that's not to say that I don't get tired. There are days that I do get tired and I just don't want to do shit. That still happens. At my first 30 days on TRT, I don't know what it was, but I had so much energy. It was like go time. Now, 90 days into it, I think what happens is it spiked and now it just like came down a little bit and leveled off. And so now I just have sustained energy. I can go about my day and do everything I need to do without feeling like shit and really enjoy having energy and not feeling lethargic and horrible every single day. So in my opinion, at least at the 90-day mark, I feel great. I feel sustained. And there's up days and down days, but for the most part, just good. I just feel good. Okay, number 2, we're gonna get into body composition, which is fat and muscle. Little backstory, I used to be in very good shape back in the day, and then ever since I've just been on and off of my workouts. Before TRT, I would start working out and I wouldn't actually see much results. My muscles would get a little bit better and my energy was increased a very little bit. But in all honesty, without TRT, it was really slow going. After TRT, things changed dramatically. I'm going to show you right now what I looked like before TRT at the start of it. As you can see, not impressive at all. Very much a dad bod, not feeling great, not looking great, and I just didn't have any confidence in my body, and my muscle mass was non-existent, and my visceral fat was very high. After TRT, I'm going to show you right now, this is me now. I'm much bigger, much stronger, definitely stronger, and my fat content has definitely diminished quite a bit. It's still there, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. At my 30-day mark, I was pretty much, within those 30 days, I was on and off with my workouts. After that 30-day mark, basically I knuckled down, and from 30 days till now, which is about 2 months, I've just been going to the gym. I usually do 2 days to maybe 3 days on in the gym and then maybe 1 or 2 days off, and that's sort of how I cycle my rotations. I do heavy lift upper body day, heavy lift lower body day, and then I also do like a cardio core light day, and I'll cycle in between those 3 types of workouts. And as you can see, the results are pretty damn good. I'm still not to the goals that I want to be at. I would love to have my 6-pack back like I did when I had my 20s, which I believe with TRT I can get there. My strength has increased dramatically I'm in the 200 club with my bench press and with my squats now. Before TRT, there's no fucking way I was gonna do even anything close to 200 pounds. Now I'm over on both of them and I feel fantastic. Every time I go to the gym, I feel stronger. I feel the strength. I see the size. My muscles, when they get pumped up, they get really hard, they get shapely, and I'm very happy with the progress that I've made so far in the gym. It's fantastic. Now the visceral fat around my stomach, that's been a lot more slow going as for, you know, cutting it down. But I think there's two reasons why. I did ask my clinic at the 7-month mark of using TRT. That's when you see the full effects of visceral fat loss, the full effects of muscle growth, etc. And right now I'm only at month 3, so I'm actually very excited for month 7 and to see what is to come. On top of that, my diet. I do eat pretty well. I eat as much protein in every meal as I can. I try to eat a lot less sugars, refined sugars. But I'll still have dark chocolate, I'll still have a beer, I still eat pizza, I still eat things, and that's probably what slows down my visceral fat progress. But I want to live my life, and I said to myself, I don't want to do the model diet like I used to do in the past. Right now, I'm gonna live my life, enjoy it, and try to lose as much visceral fat as possible in that method. So basically, when it comes to body composition, TRT changes everything. There's definitely a difference when you're on TRT, and I fully support being on TRT just for getting in shape and getting a healthy lifestyle. One last tidbit was I have high blood pressure. It runs in my DNA and my genetics. I didn't want to be on pills my whole life, so I went on TRT and I'm starting to work out, obviously, and my blood pressure is better than normal. Okay, number 3, and this one is libido, and I'm just gonna sort of touch upon this. When I first started TRT in my 30-day video, again, it spiked up and it was like, I was ready to go all the time. Now it's come down, it's tapered off to where it works. It works better than when I was not on TRT, and I'm ready to go. It's not like crazy 17-year-old, but it's definitely better than when I wasn't on TRT. So if you're a dude who has trouble getting it up or has trouble in the bedroom because of old age and low testosterone levels, TRT definitely helps. It's not the end-all be-all, but it definitely picks things up, it spices things up quite a bit. So it also stays level and consistent to where, like, this is where I feel really good and I want to, you know, make love or have sex. And it's a consistent feeling. It's not spike or going down to where I don't have the feeling at all. That used to happen sometimes before TRT. It's like consistently like, I'm ready for sex, let's go. Okay, number 4 are the consequences of TRT. That of which there are quite a few that I've read online, and then I'm gonna explain from my own experience. So let's talk about number 1, which would be hair loss. And as my clinic mentioned, I won't feel the full effects of everything, which means the consequences as well, until the 7-month mark. But in 3 months so far, my biggest fear actually was hair loss. And as you can see, nothing. My hair is still there, and knock on wood, somewhere, I hope to keep my hair forever, but so far, so good. And I'm very happy that I can be on TRT and my hair is still on my head. That was my biggest fear. Number 2 is blood thickening. Now when you're on TRT, it thickens your blood and it puts you at more risk for cardiac problems. I still have not tested my red blood count. I do not know if I'm in danger or if it's affected me yet, so I'll keep you guys updated at the 6-month video. So currently I have to wait 1 more month, then I can go get tested, and then I'll know, and I'll let you know at the 6-month video. Number 3 is the risk of prostate enlargement. So what actually happens on TRT is all your organs get bigger, and it doesn't cause prostate cancer from my understanding. What it does is if you already had prostate cancer in you, then it's going to accelerate it, not actually just give it to you out of the blue. I have not gotten my prostate checked. I do have that on my list, but maybe not this year, I'm not sure yet. Though I'll keep you updated if you're so interested. Okay, number 4 would be roid rage. I've read online that with TRT it's sort of like anabolic steroids and then you're gonna get angry all the time and pissed off. That is completely false. On my end, I have not felt any rage whatsoever, and I'm just a very chill dude in general, and I've stayed chill. The only time that I get any little hints of anger is when I'm driving, because Utah drivers suck. They suck so bad. So that happened before TRT though. That's the only time I would get angry is when I'm driving my car, but it wasn't roid rage, it was just annoyed. And that's the same on TRT. So I do not think that you get roid rage at all on TRT. Number 5 would be acne. This has been the worst for me. I do not get acne on my face. I don't get it on my arms or anywhere except for my back. That is the only place that I get it. I get back knee, but I've had back knee since I was a teenager. I've had it my whole life. I got rid of it for the most part by taking Accutane, and then now it's definitely flared up quite a bit. It does not hinder my everyday life. So I have this ugly back knee that I am not proud of and I do not like it. TRT did make it flare up. It comes and goes. It doesn't just stay all the time, which is a great thing. But indeed, one of the consequences is definitely back knee or acne. Number 6, smaller testicles. Just like at my 30-day mark, my testicles have not changed at all. Same size, no changes, so it doesn't bother me even if it did. But for the most part, everything is the same down there. Number 7 is nipple pain. And honestly, no pain whatsoever. I do not know my T levels now. I will know on the 4th month when I get my blood test, my blood drawn. That's when I'll know my T levels, so I'll update you on the 6-month video also, because after taking so much 200 milligrams every week, I'm actually sort of excited to see where my T levels are currently. But nipples, totally fine, no pain. There you have it, folks. That's my experience, 90 days on the TRT. I know that when I was searching YouTube or anywhere on the internet about other people's experiences on TRT, it was very difficult to find, and that's why I'm sort of documenting my process here for the whole year so that you can get an idea on whether you want to be on TRT or not. In my truest experience, go on it. It's freaking awesome. Obviously consult your doctor or your clinic, but it's only changed my life for the better. I'm bigger, faster, stronger. I have a lot more confidence. I have a lot less fat in my face, in my body. My life has changed completely, and I would not go back to not being on testosterone. Thanks for coming along.